Oh, girls and guys, we are back again. Ow. And this one, we're not doing a roast or anything like that. This one is just some informative information that I found last night. So we kind of scrapped what we were going to do for today. And we're going to move on to this because it's a little bit different and a little bit shocking, if I'm honest.
Quite informative.
Yes, this might actually be a factual one.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's concerning.
We have percentages, we have ratings, we have it all, mate.
Yeah, we've got the whole caboodle, as you're about to find out. Going back to the roast, that was fun.
First one did well.
Yeah, view-wise and a lot of view-wise not so well, but people enjoyed it and we didn't upset too many people, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm happy. We didn't get many comments on the channel, so hint, hint, comment. Let us know what you're thinking. But the only one we really got was from Fab.
Fab with the Alpha.
Yeah, the multicolored Alpha. Literally, much love. He will be wrapping it next year, but he's not sure what color, and he is actually open to suggestions.
Salmon pink.
His exact things was, as long as it's not pink.
No, is
That's
it?
the exact comment. I was thinking about letting people decide the color as long as they don't go pink.
Damn.
That's 2 votes for pink.
Yeah, that's...
But yeah, man, the roast was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. So if you want your car on there to be discussed, not so much roasted, maybe roasted, we'll find out. We've got a few entries. Ravi sent us in. Ryan sent us some cars in.
Well, Fab has said to me, goes, you can do the Panda next and the BMW E46.
Yeah, he's got an E46 as well. But well, we'll get to some more cars for the roast at some point. But first, I hope everyone had a good weekend. I know someone had a good weekend.
I did have a good weekend. It was a celebration for my birthday.
The man who has 6 weeks for one birthday.
Yeah.
Is it a week for every year you've been alive?
What?
Well, I'm just like you, just keeping it going. Big living, like having a.
He actually says it's not pink as well. Bastard.
Yeah,
So that's
no,
2 votes for pink then.
Yeah, no, definitely 2 votes for pink. But anyway, so on this one, I've had a couple of cars coming through. People that have recently brought them, and like I looked at the condition, I was thinking, why would you buy it? Like I know we're in this situation where not everyone's got a load of money and this, that, and the other. So I don't know if this is buyer negligence or sellers just selling anything, because this one customer brought 2 cars. The first one, I just condoned it. I said, this only fit for the scrap. There's not even any good parts that you can take off it. That was a BMW in champagne gold. And it was battered. The suspension collapsed.
What BMW was it?
E90 BMW. Yeah, it just looked like it had been passed around like currency and then destroyed.
Okay.
And then turned up with another car which was using substantial amounts of water. The front end wasn't even clipped on properly, and there was just wood screws banged through it. And I'm just like, did you look with your eyes?
That?
Yeah, oh yeah. And they gave warranty on it, which is bold. I was like, that needs to go back. It's smoking, it's ruined. Anyway, which led me on to think, and we nearly touched on this last week, but we stopped because we covered too much stuff.
Yeah.
Where is the worst place to buy a car in the UK? Now, I know people are going to say straight away up north, and you're wrong. According to the Motor Trader survey, it reveals the best and worst place to buy a car. Now,
there's quite a few categories.
Yeah, well, no, that's the second section we're getting onto. This is just the first category of the worst place to buy a car. And I didn't see it coming.
Okay.
It confused me because, drum roll please, Cardiff is the worst place to buy a car in the UK. Cardiff. I had just confusion at that point because it's Cardiff. I never would have thought that. I mean, I think people instantly go to like Luton, Birmingham, stuff like that.
Yeah,
like, oh, you're getting a car, don't do it. Yeah. But then I was expecting that to come up on the list. It does, but the second worst place is Northampton.
To be honest, I've never really thought about Northampton. My mind just instantly goes Luton.
Or Bradford.
Anything
that is known for stolen cars, basically. Yeah. So, yeah, them two really shocked me. That Northampton come out of a score of 2.26. But then again, Birmingham was close third with 2.91%, which was, as a top 3, Cardiff wouldn't have seen it. And Northampton, that's down the road. Like, if someone rang me up and said, yo, we're going to look at a car in Northampton, I'm like, yeah, cool. Yeah. Would not expect it. I'm not saying all cars.
If they said, I'm going to look at a car in Luton, I'm like, you drive the other way, mate.
Yeah, you can drive on your own. the front's going to be a 52 plate and the back's going to be an 09. Like, we don't know. I'm not saying all cars are dodgy from there, but buy at your own risk.
Where
And
was Luton on the list?
I'll get to that in a minute. I kind of got this set.
Okay.
I can see the full survey here, but the best place, the best place was Bolton to buy a car. So if you want to buy a car, go to Bolton.
Really?
Yeah. Bolton was the best place to buy a car with a score of 7.5 out of 10, followed by Blackpool,
Okay.
then Canterbury placing third. And they're all quite close between each other. Like, where was it? It was 7.5 out of 10 for Bolton, and then Blackpool was 7.51. How does that work?
And this is rated out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Canterbury was third at 7.48. So them top three are brilliant. They all achieved 75% with excellent reviews, according to this survey. This survey may be wrong, but it is from the motortrader.com, so
we
good.
haven't made it up, it's there.
No, this is all information. And Romford is the cheapest place to buy a used car, with used cars on average at £5,894 for a Ford Fiesta. Okay, no wonder. Newcastle was second with the cheapest, and Derby was third. So, all very, very confused.
Or Derby?
Derby, sorry. What did I say? Derby?
Derby?
Derby.
What the Derby?
Yeah, you can tell we do not really read what we're doing here.
Nah.
So they were all very, very, very weird. And do not go to Epsom. Epsom? Yeah, Epsom to buy a car, because they're the most expensive. Followed by Warwick and then Sutton and Ashfield. They're the most expensive places to buy a used car. That's where you probably shop.
I don't know what they are.
Don't ask me, man. My geography's terrible. I only know Northampton's somewhere near here. So them three, like, that was just odd. I still can't get over the Cardiff thing, but the Cardiff thing makes sense with the second part of what we're getting onto.
Okay, yeah.
About the MOT information, because obviously that's the first thing people do when you buy a car, isn't it? Let's look at the MOT history.
They do and they don't.
That's the first thing I do.
I know so many people that don't bother checking. Like, so many traders that come to me and they've bought a car, haven't looked at the history, bought it straight to me. It's had a test 3 days ago, failed. Bought it to me, failed. Exactly the same things. I've looked at the history. I'm just like, what? And I even ring them up and said, failed? What on? I was like, everything it failed on 3 days ago. I was like, did you not check? Oh, no, I didn't.
Well, that was the thing. Remember, we were talking about MOT history. Someone with a complete clean history, to me now, looks more dodgy than anything else. If you're viewing a car and it's got, obviously, if you're viewing something like even some Ferraris have got it and Lambos have got some advisories, because you're going to have to. Yeah. But a car can't be perfect for 365 days of the year. Something is going to go. Be it a bulb or something stupid, or headlight aim, which is annoying.
Yeah, or washers. People always pull up to me and say, I've got no water in my washers. I was like, cool, I'll top it up here.
It takes 2 seconds. Grab a kettle, fill it up.
That's it.
But yeah, so too much clean history, I believe, is now a red flag.
Yeah.
People get so touchy when their car fails. Oh, why did it fail? Are you going to mess the history up? For who? You're keeping it.
Yeah, it's never failed in its life. I was like, okay.
Well, it has now because you didn't look after it for the last year.
Mm.
But yeah, I'd personally say, would you say it's a red flag or not, having clean history?
All depends. There's so many factors on the car, the mileage it's actually done, blah, blah, blah. If it's done like 150,000 miles and it's got a clean history, bollocks.
Red flag.
Yeah. If it is like a Ferrari that's done like 3,000 miles in 10 years.
True.
I could probably see it being clean.
Yeah, like Savi's Ferrari's done barely like 250 miles a year.
But I feel like certain cars like that, high-end cars, they sit there and then people are like anal about it, so they get it checked. Oh, I'd like to just check that. Because, what was it? Who's your mate with the 488?
Cooks.
Yeah, came to me, check my tyres. Like,
yeah, before, it's not even during MOT.
Not even MOT, just pulls up, check my tyres, and check the tyres, they're fine, mate. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I know, but that's OCD to a level.
But that's what I mean, some cars could.
But not only that, that is a car that when he does takes it to shows and stuff like that, it's got to be pristine because people will pick it apart straight away. Like, he's worried about, like, he had a little crack in a tyre. I can't actually remember if it was, but then he was just like, oh, I've got to replace the tyre.
Yeah.
That's just an age-related. Yeah. That's like complaining you got a wrinkle on your face. Like, it's just age-related. You can't do nothing about it. Yeah. So yeah, I'd say clean history, depending on vehicle.
If it's an everyday, like a Ford Fiesta, and it's done 100,000+ miles, and it's had a clean sheet the whole time, I'm like, okay, That's bollocks.
Yeah, you know that it's going to look like the Titanic
Because
underneath.
that's the sort of car you drive every single day, and what in its whole lifetime, it's not failed on anything. Like, fair enough, it might have had a bulb, it might have had a bulb in between MOTs or whatever. You can argue anything, but come on. An advisory as well. There's so many things you can advise.
Yeah, even tyres getting low, even at what, 2 point something mil, you could advise. So yeah,
But even having air fresheners in them.
Yeah, obscuring the view.
That sort of shit.
Do you know what though? I think we've covered this before, but one thing that really, really boils me inside, actually boils my piss, is when certain people have MOTs done and they put under trays fitted.
Yeah, I'm going to do that to your next car.
None of them. You ain't going to find one. What? The Swift hasn't got it.
No, it's got it down, yeah.
Oh, you didn't put it? Okay, cool. Fair play. Right, no worries.
There's your advisory. What under tray? Do it fucking under tray.
Well, I've got 3 or 4 cars. That's going to wind me up. But again, I don't really care because I'm not getting rid of them. I'm not leaving. Talking of cars, before we move on to other cars, I've been using the multiplier.
Have you ever been using it? It looks fucking brand new, man.
I know, I've done a lot to it. There's a video coming out on the YouTube channel very soon with the multiplier journeys.
What you did with the faded...
Yeah, I've restored it.
Looks brand new again, bro.
I know, and I took it for a car wash.
Yeah.
I got it cleaned.
What, it didn't throw up like electrical faults? And
No.
What are you doing? What are you cleaning me for?
Don't. I had a Renault Clio. I'm not joking. I had my black 172. I took it for a car wash. I went in with no lights on. I come out with 6 lights on the dash.
Fucking hell.
I had to bring it here to sort out the problems. I had to get the airline to blow it all through. It was amazing. Every time I went for a car wash, it didn't do it when it rained, just a car wash, it would trigger lights.
Well, you should remember that you've just said Renault Clio, because that's coming up in a bit.
Yeah. That is a strong factor in the games we're about to play. But no, the multiplier, amazing.
Yeah.
And Ben did try and make me eat my words by saying, oh, so now you've finally had a big car, you understand why they're useful. Mate, his X5 ain't a 3+3. Nah. It's a different car, you can't compare it. It's so big inside, I thought, I wonder if I could touch the passenger door from the drivers. You can't. No, I needed another, I couldn't reach. Yeah. And it's double sunroof, mate, it's amazing. I fixed so many little things in it. It is absolutely amazing. We went to IKEA.
Oh, I bet that's well handy.
I know. And we brought the kids with us. So what we did is we put the 2 middle seats down and just chucked in a load of stuff. It was amazing. Do you even know what IKEA is? I don't think rich people shop at IKEA.
No, I shop at Harrods. That's mine.
Yeah, okay, cool. Limo service. Yeah, got 4 limos. What's that for? The stuff I just bought. Where are you travelling in? Maybach. Mate, people don't get bored of these jokes.
Oh, yeah, I'm bored of them already.
Well, I'm still going to do it.
I know you are.
Still going to do it.
I know you are.
So, long story short, the multiplier is going amazing, and it is actually quite fun to drive. And I've got the stereo working as well. Nice. Had a little stereo code.
Have you had it cleaned inside?
I haven't had the inside clean, no. That is next. I want to see if the outside could actually get clean. Yeah. And it
actually looks clean. I'll pull it into the yard. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know. Bumper trim's all black. It looks all right, man. I'm pretty happy with it. Been keeping it for a long time. No, it's never leaving actually.
What's the mileage on it then?
121.
121. That's just
quirky fault that I didn't know. Well, I think I did know. I think I tried to fix this before, but I'd forgotten until the other night when I was driving it at night. Dash doesn't illuminate. The speed I don't. So I took it apart and yeah, the LED board's broken. But I think I've had a go at this before because stuff wasn't right. Yeah. So I definitely had a go. So I've ordered a new one for a massive £25. I know. Spending money.
Spoiling that car, you are.
I actually am, mate. Cam belt, water pump, suspension drop links that we finally did. Track rod ends that we finally did.
Nice.
And even tracked it as well and serviced it. Looking after it, mate.
Hopefully get my car into it.
Steady on. Yours hasn't got any emotional attachment to me. Right. So going back to what we were saying earlier about cars, dodgy cars and places to buy cars and this, that and the other.
Places not to buy cars.
So I was, my old man's birthday the other day, last night actually, yeah, it was the 11th. He said thanks for his message.
Tell him thanks for mine.
Respect your elders. Yeah, so we were just sitting there talking about it, and I was telling them about Cardiff and this, that, and the other. And then we went on to MOT failure rates. What areas are the worst for MOT failures? Mm-hmm. And boy, did I go down a rabbit hole.
I bet you did.
Proper rabbit hole. So they've got the categories for what month, what colours, certain models, vans, luxury cars. They've got a category for everything. And I was impressed.
Yeah, top 10 make and models of cars with the highest failure rates.
Yeah,
we've got top 10 make and model of vans with the highest failure rates, top 10 luxury cars
Yeah.
most likely to fail, top 10 manufacturers with highest MOT failure rates. You've got top 10 manufacturers with lowest MOT failure rates. And then top 10 car colours most likely to fail the MOT.
That one
Not
tickles
that
me.
the colour has any input.
I know. I can't
it's
see
just a-
any reason why a colour's going to input that.
No.
That's just a statistic someone did on their board. I wonder what colours fail more. Oh, wow, look.
Yeah.
That's just
and then
boring.
we've got the fuel most likely to fail.
That one
The
annoys me.
months is most likely to the region, and then top 10 regions least likely to fail. And then I think that's all we've got. So yeah, we're going to touch on all them bad boys.
Yeah, so let's kick off with the first one, which was top 10 make and model of cars with the most failure. Now, we're not going to go through all 10. We could zip through them all. But the top one to fail, highest failure rates, was the Honda Accord, which is
To be honest, I do.
pretty impressive.
It does sort of ring a bell with me. I think I have had quite a few Honda Accords come in, and I expect them to be okay because they're Honda, but they're not.
Oh, no, they're at 56.9%. Then obviously we go to a Peugeot 206.
Of course.
I'm actually impressed they found some to test.
Yep.
And then
the one we said earlier, Marco's Renault Clio.
the Renault Clios.
Third.
And then obviously we are repping the homeboys here. Fiat Punto at 36%. And then Peugeot comes back again with the 207.
I've noticed in the top 10 there's some repeat. So you've got Peugeot, and then you've got one Renault.
Yeah, but then Citroën is French as well.
Yeah.
The Citroën is
But then
ninth.
you've got in the top 10 Vauxhall. That's
I'm
three
surprised there's a
Vauxhalls.
Toyota Hilux in there. They're indestructible.
No.
That's just
They're indestructible, yeah. But that doesn't mean it's going to pass as MOT.
true.
They are dogs.
And you've got a Zafira in there, and a Mariva, and a Vectra.
Yeah.
But Zafiras, I actually thought they were pretty alright. But we'll leave the cliffhanger bit about the little town in Wales till the end, because that one's going to be a bit of a...
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting one. And then vans. Now, one thing that's confusing is there's no Fords in the van section, considering they sell the most vans ever. So the first one is the Vauxhall Combo at 40.6%. 40.6%.
To be honest, I do MOT quite a few combos.
Yeah, but that's just weird.
I don't do Class 7, so that sort of knocks out quite a few Transits, Sprinters, and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but it's still
for me, anyway. But yeah, this is a Vauxhall Combo.
Yeah, but I've just seen a statistic here. So the second one is the Renault Kangoo at 38.6. And it says, in second place, the Renault Kangoo described as Europe's best-selling small van. Is that why they're so high on the list? Because there's so many of them. Power of numbers.
Yeah.
Must be.
I think that's quite common in a few of these things.
And then you've got Renault Traffic, Dispatch, Master, Movano, Expert. They're all the same thing. And a Vivare. And a Relay and a Palingo. They're all the same van. Essentially. And they're all close together on their failure rates. All in the 30%. That's mad. And then top 10...
I think there's 8 French vans on there.
Oh, wow.
And the other ones are Vauxhalls.
Yeah, but they're still the French van.
I can't be there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 7. 7 French vans and then 3 Vauxhalls.
The French and the Vauxhall at the moment seem to be winning in the amount of cars I'm seeing on this list.
Yeah.
But do you know what's surprising? What's not on there? Fiat Doblo.
Nah, solid.
Exactly.
Solid, mate.
Even
Even though I failed yours, didn't I?
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Right, let's move on to something else. Luxury cars most likely to fail. Shock. Land Rover Defender.
Yep, of
The
course.
top 3 are in the JLR group.
What does that say about them then, boy?
Spontaneously combust. Oh, you know you said BMWs went on there. They are. They're at the bottom here. So the top 3, Defender, XF, and Land Rover, Range Rover.
Of course.
All 3 cars
Suspension
wouldn't
faults
mind if
on
they
the
disappeared.
Range Rover.
And then we've got 2 Audis, Q3 and A5.
Yeah.
What's Josh got? Q7. Yeah, that's not on there.
Yeah, Q7.
And then we've got an X3, which, again, low numbers though, 16.8%. So not too bad. Audi A6, then 520, 116.
I'm surprised that's not higher up.
Yeah, because of the amount there are. And then followed lastly by the Mercedes A-Class. But again...
Well, it's supposed to be luxury.
Apparently, yeah. How's
Luxury
116
cars?
luxury?
What?
I question the people that have done this.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that's luxury at all.
No.
Even a high-end
I'm expecting to
116
see a
is probably not-
G-Wagon with...
Nah, you won't see a G-Wagon on there. unless it's a gangsterish car.
But what are they classing as a luxury car?
Because I wouldn't say a Land Rover Defender.
Are they putting like a
new one.
big-ish, like, I want to call it a super saloon, but it's
The
not.
only thing I've noticed is the brands. You've got Land Rover, Jag, Audi, BMW, Mercedes.
I'd call
So
them
they're
like
sort of
third tier
yeah,
cars.
they're not Porsches. There's no Porsches that are not. I know, but they're
coming
good.
up.
I know, but there's no Porsches. There's no luxury
There's no like AMG
Rolls
lines.
Royce. That's luxury to me. That's Rolls Royce.
I wonder if there's one for supercars. That'd be good.
Maybe, yeah.
So yeah, again, low
Say
numbers.
it's luxury. We'll just
I'd say
get
that it depends what you class as luxury. I mean, we're different breeds. I'd call the XF like a luxurious car because it's a big car.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You
And
know
they
what I
have
mean?
heated seats. Some of them have massage seats and all this sort of stuff. Blah blah blah.
Oh, I could do with a car with that right now.
But some of these are just average, just because they're BMW, Mercedes, and Audi.
Yeah, they're using the prestigious name as a prestigious car, but I don't think or
BMW
luxury.
116 or 520. Oh.
A 116 shouldn't
Audi
be in that list.
A5.
No, Alpina's in
not
there.
really.
Nothing.
Not really screaming luxury to me, mate. Where's
Wonder if they did classic
Rolls Royces and fucking Bentleys and shit like that? Yeah, none of that. That's luxury to me. So this is bollocks. Next.
Yeah. So top 10 with the highest MOT failure rates.
Top 10 manufacturers
cars.
you
Oh,
missed.
manufacturers. Sorry. Top
You
10
fucking
manufacturers with the highest failures. Coming in hot.
With nearly 7% difference.
Renault as a manufacturer. But then again, the second is Mini. Now, again, reason probably why is because there's so bloody many of them.
Yeah.
And then we've got Vauxhall, Citroën. So in the top 5, we've got 3 French. We've got Renault, Mini, Vauxhall, Citroën, Peugeot. Coming in 6th, we didn't even make it to the top 5 because we are getting better.
That's it. Fiat.
24.7%. And then we've got Volkswagen. See, should they be in there? Because their emissions are perfect every time. Well played,
There's
Marco.
no scam there at all. is
No,
there?
well played. And then Ford actually make an appearance.
Nissan.
Nissan and Mitsubishi holding everyone up at 9 and 10. Not bad. But again, they're literally 0.3 of a difference between each other.
Yeah.
So it's close. But again, these are all kind of low numbers at 20%. But then again, still on there for a reason.
Yeah.
Um,
But do they mean Mini by as in Mini BMW or
I think it is BMW Mini.
it's got to be in it?
It's their own brand, isn't it?
Now we get on to the top 10 manufacturers with lowest MOT failure rates.
Now, I'm going to
So
say
if
it now.
everyone wants a decent car,
This shocked me.
get this in you.
I'll let you do the first one because it's your past
Oh,
life.
I love a Porsche.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Porsche is at number 1 with 9.9% failure rate.
That is low.
That's because the Porsches are like got a bit of money in there, so they're like test a year.
Yeah, here's 100 quid.
Yeah.
You ever seen that meme where that mate, he's got just stacks of cash in his glasses?
But have you seen it though? He's only got stacked one side. And he
like,
looks,
this
he goes,
side looks like
this
it's gonna
side's
fail.
alright. Oh, this side looks fucked. And they're just like, put another 50 in there and say, oh, that's fine, mate.
And you only spink pink notes.
Yeah.
So Porsche coming in for the lowest failure rate, which is...
See, number 3 and number 10 confuse me.
Number 3 and number 10. So second is Lexus.
Yep.
And Hyundai. Why does Hyundai confuse you as number 3?
Because Hyundai and Kia are the same car pretty much. They have the same models, same everything. Even on the cars, the parts are stamped Hyundai and Kia badge. Basically the same cars. How can they fail? One could be 10 and one's at 3.
That's a good point. But then there's also something that confuses me here as well. Number 4, Dacia. Dacia. Do you know how many people have a go at me on my TikTok when I get a Dacia? And I'm like, good news, I've got a Dacia. It's Dacia. Oh, I don't really care. It's Dacia because I'm saying it. You're not.
Nobody actually cares about them cars.
But Dacia are Renault. Everything about it's a Renault. So how did it make it on this list?
The worst manufacturer is Renault, number 1.
Yeah.
So how?
I mean, I've had a conflicting situation before, but this one kills me.
And
do you know the worst bit is with Dacia? You can't even get the bits.
Yeah.
No. Do you remember that CV job I did? The one that ended up having to cut it to bits? That was a Dacia. I had to wait 4 days for the CV joint. Yeah, they're hard to get hold of. So how these things
just buy a new one at like 50 quid, don't you?
Well, that one's now engine's gone. But again, Volvo are on the list at 5. I didn't think tanks needed MOT testing.
No, I thought they'd be a bit higher.
But this is going to boil my noodle as well. Number 6, Jaguar. Now, granted, Jags, out of the JLR group, Jags are the better of the ugly sisters, as I like to call them. But how can JLR being the worst ones, but Jaguar be some of the best ones. Because the XF was on there as the worst,
Second to last.
second to last.
yeah.
So, yeah, but apparently they're good. And then obviously we've got Toyota, Skoda. Do you remember when Skoda was just a terrible brand? No one, it was like a horrible thing if you owned a Skoda.
Yeah.
You were just like a peasant.
But I feel like a few of the car manufacturers, I think Kia started off a bit long. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And then they've come in fucking strong.
Yeah, well, mate, some of the stuff is brilliant.
Mm.
And you've got a Kia, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And my missus loves it.
Yeah. They're good cars. Where was I?
Suzuki.
Yeah, Suzuki.
I don't really see many of them, do you? I don't really. Then again, I've got a Suzuki. Did them, the first one I did today was an MOT.
And I've got a Swift.
Oh, yeah. Yes. You've got so many cars there.
Yes. Yeah, I've got so many cars equating to what you've got in pocket change in one pocket. So let's not go there. And then Kia. So, yeah, out of the best
cars. I don't
cars.
get how Kia and Hyundai could be so far apart, but
I know. They're
basically the same car.
I don't understand why Volvo are even in the list. But again, there you go. If you want something good, buy a Porsche. Sterling.
Basically, yeah. Under 10% failure rate. That's not bad. There's literally 10%.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand that. But now we go on to top 10 car colours most likely to fail their MOT. This was just someone that was bored, man. He was bored. His internet was down. He had nothing to do. He had no Minecraft to play or anything like that.
Let's just read what it says. The data also revealed which colour car was most likely to fail its MOT. Despite not being a mainstream colour choice, vehicles in the colour green were the least likely to pass the MOT with a failure rate of 28.9%. At the other end of the spectrum, the more neutral beige coloured cars had the highest pass rate. The cars got nothing to do with it, fucking.
I know, and the month, which we'll get onto. So, the as he said, the car that's most likely to fail, green.
28.9%.
It's a big chunk of the market. But then again, how many green cars do you see?
That's what I mean. Number 10 is brown. How many brown cars do you see?
I can't actually recall seeing a brown car.
Unless it hasn't been washed. Do you count that as brown? I don't know.
No, it actually has to be factory colour. Well, on second is silver.
Yeah,
but silver brown, I can understand because
for brown, who the fuck is going to drive a brown car?
I got no one.
Somebody's granddad. Who goes to the shop and back and does 3 miles a week.
See, when you say brown, I picture like an old MG Maestro in brown.
Yeah.
With brown interior as well. You had a car with brown interior the other day. 4x4.
Did I?
Yeah, one of your mates. A brown interior. It's really weird. Black car, brown interior.
Oh, yeah. What was it?
L200, I don't know. It's 4x4.
One of them.
Yeah, but so green and then silver. I can understand silver. It's a quite common colour.
Yeah.
I mean,
white, they went for a stage of everyone's got
everyone had white. Blue, yeah. Black, yeah. Cream.
They're very common colours, so they're obviously going to be high.
Cream.
Isn't
that just white? Essentially. You know, that the person who buys a cream car is not someone I'd want to sit in the pub with.
Oh, fuck.
What colour is your car? Cream. It's white. No, it's cream.
It's cream.
Okay.
It's the same colour as my magnolia walls at home.
But it's
Shut up,
white.
Tart.
Red, grey, yellow. There's too many yellow cars. Actually, no.
Loads of yellow cars.
True.
Remember when you used to go, get punched?
Yeah, punch yellow car. Punch yellow buggy or something like that.
Yeah, yellow car. Yellow. If it was a yellow mini convertible, you got punched 3 times or something. That was a game. If you see a yellow car, get punched. If you see a yellow convertible, get punched.
I don't know. We'll find out when we're driving the multiple 3-man up.
You ain't getting me in that, G.
I will.
No. Anyway, next, the fuel type most likely to fail an MOT.
Number 4 winds me up. Winds me up loads. So we'll go through the rates after you, sir.
But what? Number 1, dirty diesel.
Denzel Washington.
That's it.
Diesel. But then again, in my mind, the reason why diesels are such a high failure rate because there's people in transits that don't look after them. Traders, like we said before, crack windscreens from chucking a bit of 2x4 straight through.
Yeah.
Don't look after them. Smash them up curbs.
Yep.
Lead roofing people.
It's not even that. It's people like the government obviously told everyone, "Oh, diesels are good. Get a diesel. Get a diesel." So everyone went for a stage a few years ago buying a diesel.
Yeah.
But then the people that buy diesels literally pop to the shop and back. So then their DPF gets clogged or this gets clogged. EGR, all this sort of shit. They just pop to the shop and back.
It's a pointless.
So it hasn't even warmed up enough.
It's not even worth it.
It's not.
I tell people I'm thinking about getting diesel. Why? Oh, better miles per gallon. Not anymore. The money that you can save on the fuel, you're going to spend in getting DPF cleans.
Yeah.
It's a false economy. Buy petrol if you go into the shop.
Yeah, because most people say to me, like, on my car, they're like, oh, why you got petrol? I said, because I don't drive enough to have a diesel.
Unless you've got an old diesel, like a Fiat Doblo van or a Fiat Multipla.
Yeah.
No DPF to worry about. If you've got a pretty DPF car, they're fine. But anything modern, DPF,
just
EGR valves, just pointless. I don't see the point in it.
That's why you see all these companies pop up saying, oh, DPF clean, DPF,
Yeah, well, they created a whole business on its own, sorting out people's DPF issues.
That's it. But people just, oh, yeah, diesel. But they're not that fucking cheap anymore.
No, they're really pointless.
And now they're going to try and push you on to the next bloody phase.
Well, yeah.
So, everything's going to be electric.
So diesel was 25.9% and petrol at 24.2%. Okay.
But how's hydrogen third? How many hydrogen cars are out there?
Whichever ones they were clearly failed.
That's what I mean. I've never come across a hydrogen car.
How are you going to do emissions on a hydrogen?
Yeah, I don't think you do.
Exactly. So what?
Yeah, but
they really didn't do something to their car, but it's probably stupid, like failed on a bulb, and that counts.
Yeah, but the diesel and the petrol is 25 and 24%, and then the hydrogen's 8%, and then the electric is 5.6%.
Yeah, but the reason why
with the hydrogen and electric, there's an element of the MOT test that's completely taken out of it. So obviously they're not going to fail as much.
Yeah, it's lights and levels,
lights,
really.
Tyres, suspension, and shit like that, but no emissions. So obviously, but I've never come across a hydrogen car, and I've been testing for 8 years, 9 years.
Me neither.
So how?
If anyone in the comments has got a hydrogen car, what did yours fail on? Because you're probably the only person there that's failed. So what did it fail on? I am very confused. I don't even know what hydrogen car. We might have to quickly look up what hydrogen cars are in production at the moment.
Enter Honda. Honda hydrogen.
Well,
I'll do that. You carry on with that.
So then it's the months you're most likely to fail your MOT. Now, again, a very bored human did this. Thank you for giving us some content, but you're bored. It is this month, November. You're more likely to fail in November. See, again, I reckon that's a scam. Oh, we need some work for December. Let's fail everything in November.
Probably, yeah.
And then
they probably have an end of year bonus.
Yeah, just fail everything. Let's just get the work in. Horrible.
See, whereas I don't. I just do MOT, so I don't benefit from failures. So if you want an honest MOT, get at me.
And if you need some work doing when he fails it in November, get at me.
But there's no alignment.
No, we are not a business together. No. We are individual entities. And then obviously April, and then January. Oh man, imagine having a big failure in January.
Existing prototypes of concept vehicles are currently being developed, such as the BMW iX5 hydrogen.
Yeah, but what's on the road now?
Hyundai N-Vision 74 and the Toyota GR Yaris H2.
Okay, so they're doing the GR Yaris hydrogen. There is hope. There is hope. Yeah, so the other months was obviously November 1st, April, January, October, and February. But don't forget, April, January, October, and February, all 25%. They're all in the 25% region. So, in fact, January and October are exactly the same. They're joint third in my eyes. But yeah, very odd. But one of the no, there's two more, I think. The regions. Now, this one is actually what got me on this one. I'm actually excited about this. I did actually look into this one specific area. So, regions most likely to fail their MOTs. Got me. Because this one little town in Wales, 48% failure rate. That's basically 1 in 2 cars is dangerous. But again, it could be over a bulb or some shit like that. But let's just put that to the side. 1 in 2 cars is failing in this place. And the population is 5,600.
Is that it?
Yes.
You've done some research.
Mate, I was I can't pronounce it properly, but I was absolutely gobsmacked that nearly 50% of the cars in that area, and there's 2 garages in the area that do MOTs. I checked it. I went deep on this. I properly market researched this. There are 2 garages and 1 BP Pulse petrol station and 1 car sales place. I looked at it because I was confused. How can one area have nearly 50% failures, making it the highest place in the UK for a failure?
people that live in that town must be shitting themselves. Like people come to me all the time, and when they're like, "Oh, did it pass the fail?" I was like, "Oh, it's passed." Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thinking, why? Like, it's fine.
Well, they probably
But
come down
living
from...
in that town,
Okay,
you must have squeaky bum time.
I can't pronounce the name, so I'm not going to do it justice.
Try it.
Ladrod, no, Landridod, Ladrod Wells.
Ladderod. Where is it?
Double Landrindod.
Let's do the.
Ladrod. Are you going to get it to say it? I did it. It does it too quick.
Let's see. Speak.
Landrindod Wells.
Landrindod Wells.
Landrindod Wells.
Landrindod Wells.
So if any people are in this area watching this, what did your car fail on?
Landrindod Wells.
Landrindod Wells.
Okay, yeah, because we can't pronounce that. So yeah,
We just did. Landrindod Wells.
Okay, there we go. That's where it is. So if you ever want to move anywhere, do not move near there because you will fail your MOT. There's a 50-50.
I wonder what the town next to it is like.
I didn't look that far, man. But
if, like, everyone's just like, oh, I'm just going to drive 10 minutes on the road to get.
Do you reckon it's going to fail? Yeah, 2 minutes going down the road. Go to these guys. But I'm surprised they can. Imagine what the MOT, like the ministry, must be thinking. What is going on there? See, I had a theory. I was speaking to Maz about this last night. I had a theory, right? Do you reckon it's everyone that lives there? Obviously, it's a small town. Everyone knows everyone. So do you reckon the MOT testers that were once there just passed everyone? And then they obviously moved on for whatever reasons. Now new people are taking it over and everyone's getting failures because their cars are just bait with clean histories for the last 5 years, like 20 years.
Yeah.
Like you need an MOT, you can see the flaw through it. That's past, my man, don't worry. Then new people have moved in, everyone's failing. They're like, what the fuck? Now we're the highest country in the world, highest area in the world. And then, so moving on from this mess of a town, it's 48%. It's a big number.
Landrindod Wells.
It's a big number. And then we're moving on to Dundee, they're second at 38.7, and then Kirkcaldy? How the hell are you saying that, my man?
Should we try that again?
Yeah. I can't pronounce half these.
Kirkcaldy.
Kid Cuddy.
Kirkcaldy.
Kirkcaldy, they're at 36.4, and Churro, 35.8, and then Perth, 35, Falkirk, 33.9, Plymouth, Sunderland, Telford, and Dumfries and Galloway. Yeah, so they're the worst places. And again, they're not even small numbers.
I kind of want to get a car and go to Landrindod Wells and get an MOT.
Oh, God, that would make such a good episode.
Should we do it?
Oh, don't. We'll take the Swift. No, we'll take the Multipla.
No, I want to take a solid car
Okay.
and to see what they pick up on, to
What
see
are we
how
buying?
anal they are.
What should we buy?
I don't know, but we
Got
need
to.
to.
Mate, do you know what?
I'd love to know how.
I need this in my life. It's 3.5 hours away.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
It is 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
I can't, mate, I reckon we could make this place famous if we keep banging on about it. But I reckon we should actually book a car and go.
176 miles away.
That's fine, man. We could do a full vlog on the way there and back. Oh my God, this could be amazing. We're so getting lost. How many miles? What's the...
176 miles.
Was I bang on right?
Huh?
What did I say, 170 or something like that?
You didn't say, you just said 3.5
Oh, I
hours.
said 3.5 hours.
It is 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Okay. We need to,
I really
we
want
need
to
to
go
get a
there,
car
man.
and we need to do this. I don't know what car we're going to take. Let's take the Kia.
Could do.
Yeah, at least we'll get some good MPG, and it's diesel, so it needs a run. It needs a clean DPF. People, we are going to do this. I think we're going to do this, aren't we? We have to.
Just seeing if there's a pub that we can sort of have dinner at.
I know there's a BP Pulse, so we can get a terrible sandwich and a coffee.
Nice.
But yeah, we're going a road test. And now, top 10 regions least likely to fail. Least likely? They've definitely got this wrong.
Oh, it's the Hampton Hotel we can stay at.
They've definitely got the regions least likely to fail wrong, mate.
Do you think?
Yeah, they've definitely got it the wrong way around. Because the first one is East London. Second is Enfield, Romford, Uxbridge, Ilford, South East London, Twickenham, which I can understand, North London, Slough, and Croydon. There must be some rich MOT testers down them ways.
Got to be in it.
They've got to be, because again, any of them,
Oh, East London, gangsters are pulling
bar
up
Twickenham,
with a fucking Sean off and be like, yo,
Sean off.
Sean off.
Well, you're getting Sean and pulling them out. Here you go.
Sawn off.
Sean off.
And be like, yo,
Pass.
pass. All right. It's got to be East End.
Yeah. Like I said, there's only one place I'd actually happily buy a car from, and that's Twickenham, I think. But all of these areas don't seem to me like they're potential pass areas. But again, according to the survey, the MOT testers are horrendously rich down there. So there you go. There is everything you need to know from this survey, which is from the National Scrap Car Survey.
Have you seen the bottom bit?
What's the bottom bit?
I love the bottom bit. If scrapping your car is the best option, you can use our instant quote generator and within 60 seconds, your motor will be given a valuation, the whole blah, 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 blah. So they're basically saying if you've got a bloody
If you're annoyed that
Honda
your car's
Accord
failed, or a Renault,
yeah, just give us a shout.
anything from JLR,
We'll give you
Barjack.
some money.
Yeah. So this was done on the 6th of February 2023. So it is kind of recent. It'd be good to do it this time next year. But yeah, that was
That's mad.
one would say a shocking revelation. But interesting though, very interesting. I do think this road trip needs to be a thing. Now I've said it, we've kind of got to do it. It's a day of our lives to go and do this. We need to do it.
And I found a little thing. Are hydrogen-powered cars in production? There are 2 hydrogen cars publicly available in select markets: the Toyota Miura and the Hyundai Nexo. The Honda Clarity was produced from 2016 to 2021, so there was only 3 cars, hydrogen cars, on the market, and they're failing 8 more than electric, and electric is everywhere.
So how do you find out how many hydrogen cars are on the UK roads at the moment? Like, is there a statistic for that? Because I've just never seen one. The only time I've seen a hydrogen car was at Goodwood.
Yeah.
Oh, tickets are on sale for Goodwood. No, I've lost them, people.
Oh no, I can't do 2 things at once. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, so tickets are on sale for Goodwood. We need to get some.
Yeah, let's get some.
I'm not going to miss that. But here's some public service announcement. If you're going to Goodwood, don't go on a weekend unless you really, really like queuing up and many, many people around you.
The number of hydrogen fuel cell electric cars, FCEVs, on the world road is increased by 40%. No, but I don't want to know the world's roads. But apparently, totaling more than 72,000 vehicles in the world.
In the world.
In the world. Let me put in
Jesus.
UK.
Well, while he's doing that,
What?
Okay.
How many hydrogen-powered
Scary.
cars are there in the UK? The answer is not many. January 2020, it was reported that there was 300. Was it 300 hydrogen?
300
vehicles
people,
on
and
the
you can't
road?
change some bulbs to beat electric cars. Hang your head in shame.
300.
Hang your head in shame, people.
Fucking 300.
300 people, and they
cars.
can't maintain their damn stuff.
Every other car on the road now is probably electric.
Yeah.
Or hybrid.
Matty just buys an electric car just to show that he's got a lit up driveway. It's madness. Savvy's got 2 now.
There's 300 hydrogen cars on the UK
That's
roads.
ridiculous.
And they've still beat electric cars in failures.
That
doesn't make sense.
I am speechless.
300.
You don't even pay for fuel, and you can't look after your car. You just got to put water in it. Please, God, do something.
I'm gonna put how many electric cars?
Oh, don't bore me. Oh, talking of electric cars.
850,000 compared to 300. So
Hydrogen people, you've done us dirty, man. You've just annihilated us. Why?
estimate of 850,000 electric cars in the UK.
You're
roads.
cleaner than an
And
EV.
over 530 plug-in hybrids.
That's just.
They're talking thousands, and then there's 300 hydrogen, and they're failing more than electric. It doesn't fucking add up. It literally can't add up. How the fuck?
I'm pretty speechless. I don't know.
What the
Do you know what? I think that has potentially killed the podcast because I don't think we can continue after this.
No.
It's just sad. You use rainwater to power your vehicle and you still can't maintain it. Like, what could it fail on? Brakes, Tyres?
850.
Oh, you damn sure ain't failing on emissions.
No.
Oh, then he's doing the actual numbers now. We're getting
Yeah.
specific.
5.60%. So 47,600 electric cars has failed the MOT.
And now what's that on the 300 hydrogen?
So it's 300.
Oh, we're really questioning Aaron's maths here. That he's using a calculator. I know Ben West is sitting there going, it's this. This is the figure. So if you get
24.3 cars out of the 300 have failed an MOT.
I mean, when you're putting it into these type of numbers, it's quite depressing. I think you fail 24 cars in a week.
Yeah.
That's potentially the.
How bad is that? How bad are hydrogen cars?
It's not the car fault. It's the owner. Okay, it's the owner's fault. It's not the car's fault, man.
Nah,
the car didn't.
taking a piss,
The
man.
car's trying to keep us petrol heads here with combustion engines. Yes, it is
Yeah.
hydrogen, but at least they must have a
still-
sound. Actually, that's the point.
Got to,
Do
isn't it?
they make sound?
Must do. It's combustion. So it's,
Yeah.
combustion makes a noise.
Do you reckon it just goes wop, 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 like when you fart underwater? Like, wop, wop, wop. I don't actually know if hydrogen cars make a sound.
Must do.
I think they do.
It's got to. It's still
I mean, they make
combustion,
sound at Goodwood.
and it's just, and it just water just comes out the back.
Yeah, as far as
But
I'm.
it's still combustion, isn't it? Mad. What the fuck? Where are we going with this?
I don't know. We've completely lost our way with it. But
I can't believe
wop,
that.
wop,
Only
wop.
300 are on the road.
I know. I'm just gonna quickly see.
850 fucking electric cars, and they still beat them off 80.
I know.
That's probably why I haven't MOT'd one, because there's only 300 on the fucking road.
I'm just seeing if hydrogen cars actually make a noise. Hold on. Unveiling the sound of a hydrogen-powered engine. Please be decent. I'll turn this down. Just want to try and get a bit of noise. This is the doesn't actually tell you, just unveiling the sound of a hydrogen-powered car. Really, I should put the clip in the video.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, it does make a sound. It sounds like a normal car.
Sounds like a Hoover. Does sound like a fart.
It does actually. Okay, yeah, that was great. That was a whole second of sound. Just wasted my life. Kind of like not maintaining a hydrogen car and failing, being a minority and still losing bad.
Wow, them numbers have thrown me off.
They've literally rocked me, and I'm now upset.
Oh.
I genuinely thought hydrogen could be a good little infrastructure, but apparently the people they've sold them to are just dumb. There's no other word for it.
No.
You can't do that. That's despicable.
Let's say if we had 850,000 hydrogen cars on the road, that'd be 68,850 that would fail.
Still more than the electric.
Well, of course it is. Yeah.
It's, I know. I'm so annoyed. But talking of electric, did you hear about Gas Monkey and the Testarossa?
No.
Okay, so Gas Monkey did a Testarossa. Apparently, they brought a load of like smashed up ones.
I've seen that. Yeah, loads of also.
Yeah. And they did one where they put the seat in the middle and 2 seats either side, making it a 3-seater McLaren F1 style.
Yeah.
Cool. Then they did an EV conversion. And then they chopped the roof off it, so then they made it even worse. And then do you know what Ferrari did? Took it off the register.
Nothing?
Yeah.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have. Ferrari stepped in yet again. Homeboy's kicking it with just a you're off. You're done. Thanks.
Do you think there's just one bloke in one room with all the list of everything, and as soon as somebody's scratch that off, that's not one
He
of
just
our
sits there on social media, right? Who's
That's not
messing
ours.
with our cars? Who's Gas Monkey? Oh, you've done one.
Yep.
You did one.
That's not
Cool.
no longer.
No, we don't own you anymore. But then that's cool because the more they do that, the more value of the others go up.
Yeah, so we better buy some. Buy some lottery tickets to win.
Yeah.
Buy
I
some
like
lottery
that.
tickets, win the money, buy the cars.
If we're
But what
talking
we should do is buy a few of the cars and then fuck them up so they get taken off the list so the others go up. Financial advice for you guys.
so we've got to buy like 20,000 Ferraris
Basically, yeah.
just to make a lot of money off one, but
Yeah.
we've probably lost a lot of money on the others.
Nah, you went.
Well, talking of Ferraris, we seem to always go to Ferraris and Maseratis weirdly on this situation. Apparently, I can't find an article yet, but I've heard through the grapevine of the Italians that there has been a Maserati MC12
Mm-hmm.
and a Ferrari Enzo found recently with
in
nearly...
your garage.
Yeah, I wish. Believe me, I wish. We're not talking Matteo here. With 100 miles or less on them. Factory brand new. Obviously, they need a bit of work to recommission, but apparently they've been found. These two cars, they haven't surfaced properly yet. It's just word at the moment, speculation. They have been found with less than 100 miles on the clock. Apparently, might be wrong. If I am, I'm sorry. Fake news, but I'm trying. They'd be worth stupid money. Stupid money. And on collecting cars, we're saying Chris Harris.
I like Chris Harris.
Oh, mate, I love Chris Harris. Absolutely love him. He's
He
brilliant.
likes a Porsche as well.
Amazing driver. Really, I reckon he's more underrated than people give him credit for. That man can pedal. But there was an F50 that went on collecting cars, sold for just under $3 million. Brilliant thing.
I think I saw that.
And I didn't know that Ferrari actually give you shoes to drive your F50.
I did see that.
That is such a sick thing.
I have seen that.
That's brilliant. Literally love it. His podcast is banging.
Is it?
Yeah, man. I actually enjoy listening to that. I mean, he did it.
It's not on our level, but
He did mention a collaboration, but I'm busy. You've got kids. I've got kids. I've got a multiple to fix.
Kids, I've got one kid. I don't know who you've been talking to. Do you know something
You're
I
in for a
don't?
treat, mate. You're in for a treat.
Do you know something I don't?
No.
Oh, Lordy Lord.
Yeah. So that cars are like shopping cars are still moving. That's a good sign. I really wanted to find a supercar statistic to see what supercars failed. Like if there was a common brand, I'm guessing it would be Italian. But you had a supercar in the other day, which I was a little bit. Well, it was
very disappointed. That's supposed to be going to be my car of the week.
Sexy thing.
Oh, sexy motherfucker.
But
build quality.
what's a letdown?
Yeah.
Do you want to say what it is?
It was a McLaren 720S. Purple.
Oh,
fucking sexy.
yes.
But the trim and some of the fitment of the bodywork. What the fuck?
I'd like to say it's not it may not have been the best example, but it was very, very nice with very low miles.
Yeah.
But you just don't expect it.
No.
If I'm buying, not that I ever will, but if I ever do buy a McLaren, not that I can afford to, I'm not Aaron, I'd be upset if the thing that annoyed me the most was the sun visor. I was watching you put it up and it just kept dropping down.
Oh yeah, that's doing my fucking head.
Highly annoying. Highly annoying. But no, beautiful car, the McLarens. Beautiful. I dare say they're only going to get better. Matt Armstrong's doing a 720S at the moment.
Is he?
He had to re-tub the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's a wicked thing. He's
I
just
love the
released...
doors on them, man. Yeah. It was a gorgeous, man. That's going to be my car of the week. For last week, I've got to do it up. I've got to do that tonight.
And it was supposed to be in the podcast too.
Yes.
It's supposed to be in the background.
Until Imran took it.
Yeah, how dare he take his car back?
I know.
Well, other than that. So, people, if there's any topics you want us to cover or touch on, or if there's anything that you think we're wrong about, which is false because we're never wrong.
We're never wrong.
All right, we are never wrong. You're wrong for even thinking that we're wrong.
Yeah,
so let's not go
100%.
there.
You don't know who we are, obviously.
No, we don't even know what we're on about.
No.
But you're still wrong.
But yeah, we will be doing another episode of
Roasting. Yeah, we've
or-
got some cars lined up. We
So,
just
yeah.
need some more cars.
If you want to send them in, send them in. If you don't, fuck off.
Your loss. Like and subscribe. Still your loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, could do
Yeah, we
some-
need to get the followers up, man. What are we at?
Yeah.
550 or 60? We need to
560.
boost it. Come on. Up.
Yeah, we thought we'd get to 1,000 before Christmas, but I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
That's a shame. Be good if it did.
We'll get there. But
Yeah, need to do some more on TikTok to push them over to YouTube.
yeah.
But other than that, hopefully this one isn't too long,
Yeah. I hope you're all doing well, enjoying the lovely weather.
and everyone's getting ready for Christmas.
Still got my shorts on, don't you worry about that. I don't know why I need to tell you that, but yeah.
I don't even know why you had to spank yourself.
Hey!
I like
All the
it.
ladies that watch.
Mate,
all
I hate to tell
four
you,
of them.
the analytics say one thing. There's your missus, my missus, and that's about it. Okay, there's maybe
That's for
two.
you, babe. Yeah.
Two females that watch this,
Nice.
and one of them is tied to you.
Yeah, and the other
Okay,
one
the
is
other one-
tied to you.
Yeah, exactly. So that ain't going anywhere. You can spank your legs all you want. No one's proud.
Sick.
All right, so from us, it's only, I think this is a quick one. I don't know how long this
I'm not too sure. I think it's about an hour still, but we'll see. We'll see when you do
goes
get it.
quick.
Yeah, it flies, yeah. What is the
Flies
time?
by.
Yeah, it's 20 to 7.
Could actually make Caffeine Machine in the multiplier. Do you want to come?
Do a fuck. No, I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
out for dinner. I am not going. But yeah, from us, signing off. See you
Until
next
next
time.
week.
Peace.